So hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we are going to see the project walkthrough of a recent project that I have built using HTML, CSS for the front end part and Servlet and JSP for the backend part. This is basically a result management website where the admin can efficiently manage the result and display it to the students. So before going into the code, let me just show you the demo of the project so that you can understand how the things work here. So this is the index or the home page of our project. This is related to BPUT, which is my university. Here we have some contact details and some trivia about the college and the founder, Biju Patnaik. And here we have three sections basically. The home page redirect us to the same page, and in the admin part, we have to log in using the ID and password. Let me just log in quickly. And here we have several functionality like add new student, insert the result of newly added student, and we can also see the registered students that we already have and some result of the students that we already registered. So let us just add a new student quickly. Branch name CSC, roll number, let me just give it name. Now we have added the newly added student. So we can see the registered student which we have inserted now in the registered students part. As you can see, the newly added student is here in the third row of our registered students data. But if we go into the result page, you cannot see the details of the newly added student because we have not added the result for him yet. So let us just add the result for him. Let me just give some random marks over here. For maths, let's give 85. For electrical, let's give 77. For basic electronics, it gives us 50. For lab, I'm going to give 30 and 30 for the both labs. Now, if we go into the result page, we can see the result of the student which we inserted just now. So this is all about the admin functionality. I'm going to log out from the system or the admin functionality and I'm going to log in as a student. So let me add the roll number and then search. As you can see, just like we added all the details about the student and the results, it is being displayed over here. We can also download the result as in form of PDF and save it to our device, just like we do in case of BPUT results. I have tried to replicate the same thing, but with a unique twist. Now, let's go back into the project and see the code of our project and how the logic works for this project. So this is basically the index page of our project, which gives the structure of our home page. And this is the CSS for it. So nothing to explain about this. This is just the basic front end part that is being used over here. And in the Java classes, I have only used one class over here, that is connection provider, which is basically going to do the job of providing connection object to our project by connecting the project with the database. And I have used MySQL database over here. So now let's go to the admin home.jsp, which is basically the JSP page or the admin functionality of our project. Here the front end and the logic part is being combined. So let's see the logic. See, in the first section, we have add new students over here, and the action is add new student.jsp. So this is basically a form with inputs like course name, branch name, roll number, name, father name, gender, etc. So this is nothing but this page of our project. Let me just show you quickly. This is basically the insert new student page of our website. So here, as you can see, this is a form where we have to add the details of the student. So that section is nothing but that insert new student part of the website, and all the response that are provided by the user goes to add new student.jsp, where we are fetching the fields like course, branch, roll number, all the things, and then inserting those values into our database table. The table name is student, as you can see over here, and then we are redirecting the response back to the admin home.jsp. So this is basically our insert new student or add new student section. After that, we have insert new result. Here the action goes to insert new result.jsp. So basically all these values to insert the result, the response goes to the insert new result or add new result.jsp. So this is the insert new result.jsp. Let me show you in the project. So this is the insert new result page where I have created a form and added all the fields like roll number and the subject names. I could have made this more dynamic by adding semesters and adding subjects based on the semesters, but this is just a practice project, so that's why I have kept it simple and added some static subjects which is going to be same for every student. So now let's move back into the code and see the insert new result.jsp. Here also we are doing the same thing that we did in the add new student.jsp. We are fetching all the details of the table or the form and then inserting all of them into our result database table and then redirecting the response back to the admin home.jsp. So this is basically our admin functionality, and after that we don't have to take anything as input, rather we have to show the output as a registered student and all student result. So let me just show you that quickly. So to display the students who are registered under the course, we have to use result set to fetch all the data from the student table and then display it using a table in HTML, and same goes with the result part. We are extracting the results of the result database table and then displaying it within the table. So all this sums up our admin functionality. Now let's move into the student home.jsp and see the operations of the student. In the student section, we don't have to take anything as input other than the roll number, of course, and we have to display all the part of the student table as well as the result table. As you can see over here, we have to show the student credentials and details as well as the result details of the student. So to display all of this combined, we have to use a join method in the SQL where we can fetch the data from both the tables simultaneously and show it accordingly. So this is where I have used the join statement, and then here we are just extracting the values from the table and displaying on our page. So all this is the display part of the subject section. And in the last, I'm going to add all the marks of the subjects to get the total marks, and then use the percentage formula to get the total percentage of the students. So this is basically all about the project. So this is nothing like a big or good project you can say, but this is a good practice application to learn about Servlet JSP and how they work basically. And you can definitely make it more dynamic by adding semesters and making login more secure by adding some name, password over here or date of birth, which acts like a password over here to check the result. So this is all about the project. I'm going to give the link of the project in description. So you can definitely check that out if you want. And if you have any doubts or any queries related to the project, you can definitely reach me out in the comment section. So this is for the video. Thank you.